Hey y'all, I am Victory. I help provide insight to empower, and today I wanted to tell you a story about how a bushman finds water. So what they'll do when they're out in the bush and water is scarce is they'll make a salt trap. So they'll dig a little hole and put a little pile of salt in there because baboons apparently go ape shit, go crazy over salt. They love salt. So once it's there, once it's got the salt, they'll spring out and trap it. If the baboon is smart, it'll let go and just run away. But a lot of baboons don't want to let it go. They'll hold on, and the hole is big enough for the hand to come in, but not big enough for a fist to come out. And so they'll trap it and give it salt to its heart's content. And it'll fill up on salt, and then what happens? It gets very thirsty, and it leads the bushman right to some water. Now, in life, we all have our salt, and life can be a bushman, making a baboon out of us. I know for me, what I held on to that trapped me in suffering, in struggle, in strife, was my anger, was a crush that I held on to for way too long. It was for me, it was a lot of anger, especially geared towards the people that I grew up with. And my anger I was using against them as a shield, preventing them from getting close. And then getting in the habit of that, but then treating other people treating other people as if they're going to repeat the cycles of abuse, of trauma that I went through with my family. And unconsciously, I was also picking people who had that potential within them. And what I realized recently in doing this kind of visual exercise of I ran into like that crush, that love that I held on to for this one particular girl. It was like 10 years of really holding on to the belief that she was this person that life had intended for me. And what I realized is that there's a lot of that going on in different ways. Like my dear nephew, I feel like I don't know if he still does, but there's an expectation of a parent, and I definitely had this with my mom, of like, this person has this title, therefore we should have such and such kind of relationship with them. Like a father should be there to guide, support, to mentor, to challenge, to encourage. And his dad wasn't. So I can tell there is still a lot of anger that he's holding on to, that I hope he lets go of one day. But it's not just, it's a different form of love. It's like, it's not just in romance, or maybe there's a job, there's an identity, a way that we feel like we have to be, especially to like people please. There's a lot of stuff that we hold on to, and I was guided today to make this video to create a situation, a scenario where I could help people let go of that. So if you're open to it, very quickly, Take a deep breath. Like, share, subscribe. No, I'm kidding. Take a deep breath and visualize that there's something that we're holding on to, something that you're holding on to. And it's a hole, there's a hole that you can see into. Maybe your arm is already in there and it's holding on to something, to that thing. Anger, love, injustice, some kind of pain or trauma, to a memory. And right now, I'm going to invite you to let it go and pull your hand out of that hole. Unclench your fist and breathe. Maybe mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that fist may feel like it's been clenched for a very long time. And right now, we can shake that hand out. Loosen our grip. And if we're not fully ready to let go, maybe this is just a little break. And if we are ready to let go, we can walk away from this salt trap. Deep breath. How does it feel to have let go? If you need more help with this, definitely book a session with me. IamVictorE.com. If you like this video, I hope you like it, share, subscribe, and I'll be doing a more in-depth healing video on this at another time. All right. Love you. Peace.